What up? I'm Chica's Man. Welcome back to Onlytalks. I'm here with my co-host yet again, Alex. What it?
What's up, guys? Welcome to Only Talks.
Welcome back.
Thank you again for joining us on another week.
Congratulations to my boy, Patrick Mahomey.
Oh my God! Here we go. Jesus.
Congratulations to Kansas City.
Yeah, congratulations. You're not the GOAT still. We have two special guests here today.
We sure do.
And our special guest is my sister, Roxana Dominguez in the flesh. Same mother, same father. Yeah. And then we have my brother-in-law, Vladimir Putin. No, just kidding. No. His name's Vladimir Mendoza. All right, ¿Cómo andas, Vladi?
Bien. ¿Ustedes qué onda?
Bien?
¿Cómo están?
Estamos bien. How are you, Rox?
I'm a little nervous.
You're a little nervous?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's natural, right?
It happens to everybody.
Yeah, the
But
jitters.
watch, you'll see here in like 5 minutes, you'll start to feel better.
Okay. Good.
But yeah, welcome in, guys. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. And it's going to be a little bit of Spanglish here, Spanish and English. So I think it's going to be good for the episode, right?
A little mix of everything.
Yeah. So if you don't understand, well, sorry.
Learn Spanish.
Yeah. Spanish. So the reason for this episode is like a lot of people nowadays are looking to buy houses and stuff. And the market here in Denver, Colorado is super ridiculous. It's high. ¿Verdad? El precio de aquí de Colorado está muy alto.
El mercado está
El
loco.
mercado está muy alto.
Sí.
¿Qué piensas tú de eso?
Que sí está. Y que esperemos y bajen los precios
Sí.
para que más gente pues pueda adquirir su casa.
Okay.
Y lo curioso, Alex, es que sí ha bajado, ¿eh?
Sí ha bajado. Ni parece que ha bajado.
Sí ha bajado. Y
¿Cuánto?
Yo pienso que un 20% los precios sí han bajado.
I think I've noticed that too.
Yeah.
I'm actually on the market right now for a house.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, this is going to be my first house.
Good for you.
Before we get into it, can we just get a little background
Yeah.
on you guys, just what you guys do, and
Yeah.
just so it makes it a little bit more sense. People are like, why are these guys talking about houses?
Yeah.
So we'll start over here with Roxana.
Yeah.
She's a real estate
agent.
agent.
Yeah.
Or, what did I say?
Real estate.
Real estate.
What's a real?
Real sister.
Real estate.
But what is it for home? Or is it you're just on your own now?
No, I'm a real estate agent with Home Smart Realty.
Okay.
Yes. I hang my license with Home Smart Realty.
Do you put the real in realty?
Of course.
Damn.
It's high. Okay.
So
Yeah.
you're a realtor.
Yes.
Just tell us more. Like, when did you get in? How long have you been doing it?
I think I've been doing it for like 3 years now. ¿Sí ve? ¿Como 3 años?
Algo así.
Como 3 años tengo haciendo real estate. And I basically work with my husband over here, Vladimir. And he is an investor. So what we do basically is we purchase homes that are in pretty rough shape. He also owns a construction company, so he then fixes them and then flips them, and then I sell the houses that he flips. So that's what we do, and I've been his real estate agent for about 3 years now. So every house that he's done, I sell the house or I buy the houses or whatever, and then that's the way we work. Basically, we're a team.
Okay.
Yep.
How long did it take you to take the test, or what was the process for you to take the test?
So the test, it requires like any other licensing program. You have to take like education courses, and I think I went to what's the school called? Colorado Real Estate School, I think it's called. It's on Harlan and like I-70, and I basically went to school for about a month. I went. It was in class type of school. So I went Monday through Thursday from like 9 to like 3 p.m. for about a month. And I got my credit hours that I needed in order to qualify to take the exams. There are 2 exams. One is the national exam and one is the state exam. So you have to pass both exams.
So 2 of them.
2 exams.
Okay.
So after I got my credit hours, you sort of graduate that course. And then after you graduate that course, you have to basically study, right, for the exam. So then I studied for, I think it was another month. Estudié por otro mes, ¿verdad? Más o menos.
Creo que sí, no recuerdo muy bien.
Yeah, I think it took me 1 month for the classes, 1 month to actually study for the exams. And then I went and I took the exams and I passed them like that same week. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's pretty good because
Yep.
how many people go and take that test?
A lot.
Have you heard how many people actually repeat that
Oh,
test?
that day I was there taking the test, I think there was this lady from California who, it was her like 4th try trying to pass the state exam and she couldn't pass it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I've told you about this, like about my sister, like what she reads, she collects it in her head. Somehow she does it, but she just remembers everything she just read, which probably she doesn't agree with me.
No, I don't.
But
So that national test, if you take that and pass it, does that mean you can sell all over?
No, you have to pass both, and so you can take the national, and you have to pass the national, but you have to go through every state and pass every state's exam in order to be a real estate agent in
but
that
since
state.
you already passed the national,
Yeah.
that's over and done with already.
I
So if
believe
you want to
so.
be another realtor, if you want to be like a realtor in Texas,
Yeah.
you just take their state.
A real estate agent, yeah.
Oh my God, I keep saying
well,
that.
it's realtor.
Realtor. I don't know why
Yeah.
I say real estate.
But I say I'm a real estate agent because when you're a realtor, you actually belong to like an association of
Like that
realtors.
Remax or whatever?
Yeah, something. Well, no, that's a firm, like a broker agency. Pero de todos modos, it's like you get that title, the realtor title, when you pay a certain fee to that association, so you can call yourself a realtor.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying?
But is a realtor and a real estate agent the same thing?
Basically, but it's just the realtor. They make you take different classes, and they say that you're like more of a, ¿cómo se dice? Like a pro, or more like a more in like honesty and all this crap. And they have like ethic courses and stuff like that people may think make you a better real estate agent.
Okay.
But they basically charge you like $500 or something like that a year to have that title. And I just call myself a real estate agent because, I don't need that realtor title, basically. I still sell houses.
Crazy. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what made you become an agent?
Well,
You're welcome.
Okay, I was about to go. Yeah.
mi esposo, ya le vamos a cambiar a español.
Sí.
Yo duré muchos años trabajando para una compañía aquí en Colorado donde me explotaban. Mucho, like corporate America, you know what I mean? Trabajaba como burra. They would overwork me. I was so stressed, and I was basically working 9 to 5 for about 3 years. And I would always come home and llegaba a la casa and I was like, I hate it there, odio, ya no quiero trabajar allí. Y él siempre me decía, saca tu licencia de bienes y raíces, saca tu licencia, hazte agente. Y yo nunca le hacía caso porque me daba flojera estudiar. I really didn't want to study because I already went to school. I have a bachelor's degree, so I hated the thought of having to go back to school and open the books again because I know what it takes, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to have to study again. Entonces, I think que fue una vez que me hicieron enojar tanto en el trabajo que I was like, this is it, I'm done, ya no quiero seguir aquí. Y llegué a la casa y le dije, ¿me vas a apoyar? Y me dijo, sí, yo te apoyo, o sea, renúnciales. And I put in my 2 weeks, and right after the 2 weeks were over, like the next Monday, I was in class, ready, and I was starting my real estate courses.
And that's amazing. That's like,
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank
I feel
you.
like a lot of people try to be a real estate agent. Like
they
Yeah.
fail. Like it's hard.
I always read people like, I'm gonna try to get my license, and then like a month later, it's like, what happened?
Yeah.
Like, but is that like true? Like, do you see a lot of people come and go?
Yeah, because it's a lot of information. Es demasiada información. And honestly, guys, lo que te enseñan en las clases de real estate,
You never use it.
básicamente no es lo que vas a hacer on the field. You know what I mean? No es lo que haces en el de día a día. Like right now, I'm like, what were they teaching us? You know, basically trying to teach you like how not to get sued. Basically, you know what I mean? The contracts and all that shit. But when you actually going through a sale y haces y vendes una casa, es muy diferente el proceso.
Ok. Y luego, pues tú vienes aquí en el Fix and Flip, ¿verdad? ¿Cuántos años tienes ya haciendo eso? Tú, antes que le dijiste a Roxana, agarra la licencia.
Tengo haciendo esto para mí como unos 7 años.
7
pero
años.
empecé con otros investors, ayudándoles con la construcción desde hace unos 10, 12 años.
Ok. Y aquí empezaste en Colorado, porque tú también eres de California.
Bueno, cuando llegué de México llegué a California.
Sí.
Y estuve ahí por 3 años.
¿Y es donde aprendiste esa construcción y todo eso ahí?
Sí.
Ok.
Y de ahí me moví a 2010, creo, aquí a Colorado. Y aquí empecé en lo mismo.
Ok. Pues ese mismo año se conocieron ustedes, ¿no?
¿Qué nos conocimos?
Algo así.
Pues nos casamos en el 2012, babe. Entonces
2010,
no.
Un día, un año,
Llegaste al-
antes. Pero sí, fue en ese 2009,
No se acuerda cuál
2010 que
sí.
llegué aquí.
Yeah.
Y sí,
Ok. ¿En qué parte de,
Creo.
de California?
modesto,
Do you know that?
¿Dónde?
modesto.
¿Es LA? ¿Cerca de LA?
No, está
¿No?
en el norte.
Modesto,
Norte.
California.
Sí.
That's why.
Oh,
Yeah.
ok. Es que como la familia es de LA, cercas.
Ah, ok.
SoCal.
Ok. Y ya llegaste aquí, nada más empezaste a encontrar ese trabajo o cómo pasó ese.
La verdad que fue, una cosa me llevó a otra. No es como que yo decidí hacer esto. Yo hacía remodelaciones y un amigo un día agarró un trabajo de project manager en una compañía de Oakland que vino aquí en el 2013.
Se ha escuchado de Oakland.
Ah,
Sí, ya.
Esa compañía, antes de que aprobaran la marihuana aquí, creo que aquí la aprobaron en el 2015. Entonces esa compañía compró como 3,000 propiedades aquí en Colorado y agarró a varios general contractors para que le ayudaran con sus casas. Él trabajaba ahí y él me invitó. Después de unos años, se acabaron las casas y un amigo me dijo, ¿y por qué no te pones a hacer fix and flips? Y yo no sabía qué era eso. Ya me explicó más o menos y los primeros 2, 3 años a lo mejor no me fue muy bien, como que no sabía muy bien lo que estaba haciendo más que construcción. Y el flipping es más que eso. Tienes que saber las áreas, tienes que saber el valor de las casas, es muchas cosas. Pero ahí aprendí y ya desde ahí entonces hago fix and flips.
Ok. Y como dijiste, los primeros que 2 o 3 fallaron.
Sí, los primeros flips, sí.
¿Y cómo te sentiste haciendo eso? ¿Te sentías como te iba a explotar la cabeza o estrés? Pues obvio estrés, ¿verdad?
Mucho.
¿Te querías colgar del puente o...?
La verdad que no. Al final del año decía, caray, no hice dinero, ¿qué pasó? Y era así como que, ¿qué está pasando? Y ahí fue donde dije, ok, pues las casas no es las casas que me vendía el realtor o el agente que me estaba ayudando a mí, no era lo que decía, porque no sabes, o no sabías. Entonces...
Te echaban mentiras, pues.
Sí, por vender o algo así. Entonces, ya después me fui dando cuenta y ya agarraba, como que me ponía más, antes de comprar una casa, realmente revisaba que
¿Y
estuviera
quién
bien.
te ayudó en esa área? No sé si Andrew, o lo conociste desde él más al rato.
No, ya mucho después.
Mucho después,
Sí.
ok.
Eh,
Tú aprendiste casi todo esto
sí,
solo,
sí,
sin
sí.
la mano de nadie que te ayudara.
No, solo.
Te agacho eso, pues,
Pues
nadie
sí.
te enseñara.
Sí.
O te dijera, vete por aquí, ya.
No.
Nada.
No. No era tan popular. Yo creo que cuando yo empecé el
No,
flipping,
no.
esto creció y se
Mucho.
hizo muy así hace unos 3,
10,
4 años para acá, que todo el mundo hace flipping o flipping.
Es porque el mercado subió
El
mucho.
mercado subió aquí.
Yeah, 'cause
porque
when we started,
antes aquí, las casas ahí por
They
el
were normal
25 y por downtown,
Yeah.
$40,000.
Nobody
las
wanted
casas,
them.
$50,000.
Yeah, nobody wanted
¿Cuánto
them.
valen ahora?
Uf.
Sí, 300, 400, cualquier...
Y casas feas.
No,
sí,
sí.
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 Pero
Sí.
creo que el detonante fue cuando aprobaron la marihuana, el 2014, por ahí, 15, que fue cuando mucha gente se empezó a venir para acá y
Yep.
los precios empezaron a irse
Booms.
por
Yep.
las nubes.
People
Ajá.
from California came in,
Yeah, bud.
up the prices because
Hey, I've
they,
been here since 2002.
yeah,
I don't claim that energy.
because houses in California are so expensive.
crazy.
So you come here and you see $300,000 houses, and you're like, oh wow.
That's cheap. Yeah.
Let me overbid on this thing, and,
Yeah,
and that's how the
exactly.
prices went up.
Yeah.
So how was that? Did you guys work during COVID?
Yeah,
lot.
I was pregnant
You were
during
busy?
COVID.
Pretty busy.
I was pregnant and working. Fue muy difícil de repente, ¿verdad? Porque como que la gente estaba asustada, ¿verdad?
Como que duraron unos meses donde estaba todo
Like dead.
Quiet, yeah.
cerrado y unos 2-3 meses y de repente dijo el gobierno, ok, el real estate sí pueden vender y cosas así.
Because it's
Y
necessary.
se abrió y como la gente como desesperada por comprar y entonces fue buen año.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Like it was just like busy all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Everybody was overbidding and
Yeah, because it's like you think about it, everybody's always going to need a place to live. You know what I mean? So it's one of the important things that people need. Like they need food, they need shelter, and so it was considered an important job.
Okay.
Sí.
so how does that compare now? Like how does that compare with the market today? Is it are you guys still pretty busy right now? Or
It's
'cause it
in
feels like people are talking about like interest rates going up and
interest rates are high right now, but it's weird because all of a sudden we're
People keep
seeing
buying.
we see this spike of like multiple showings and multiple offers like out of nowhere. It's happening again. It's happening again, and so it was weird because it was like
Everybody
pretty.
thought the recession was gonna happen. Y
Yeah.
todo, right?
Yeah. So ahorita como que
It's
ya está la gente otra vez queriendo comprar.
Sí, es complicado porque hace 3 meses si hubiéramos tenido este podcast, te hubiera dicho mal año. Te hubiera dicho, ¿sabes qué? No, se me hace que vamos a entrar en una recesión. Y de repente,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Boom.
¡pum! Y otra vez se levantó y la gente empezó a buscar y a comprar. Entonces
Qué
fue
raro,
algo
¿verdad?
muy loco.
It's
muy loco.
weird. It's weird. Apenas ayer pusimos a la venta una casa. I listed the house at 11:30 p.m. I have 7 showings scheduled for the house already.
Already.
And
It's the one you just posted. on
I
your
just
thing, right?
posted
Yeah.
it.
Sí, la miré
And
la casa.
like 3 months ago, we would have had maybe none.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Y tú tienes tu construction company, tú, ¿verdad?
Y una real estate
Oh, ok,
company.
real estate company. So, son dos cosas diferentes. Pero
Sí.
usas tu compañía, tus trabajadores para los taxes y todo eso, ¿verdad? O no sé cómo trabaja eso.
Sí, bueno, la mayoría de las casas las agarramos off-market,
Ujú.
con wholesalers.
Ok.
Esos wholesalers, hay muchos aquí y muchos están abiertos al público, la mayoría.
Ujú.
Mientras tengas dinero o crédito, ellos le venden a quien sean.
Ok, y esa viene el ¿Cuál dijiste ese nombre? ¿Es del realtor agent o
What do you mean?
que dijiste que era la construction company y luego
Oh, el
la-
investment company.
Sí, la
So,
real
eso es
estate
nomás
company.
para comprar casas del investment company, ¿verdad? Y ya compras esa casa, entonces usas tu construction company para, ok, vengan a demos la casa y todo,
Correcto.
¿verdad? Ok,
Sí.
ok.
Sí. La real estate company compra la propiedad y la compañía de construcción hace la
Ok,
construcción.
¿y cómo agarraste la real estate company esa?
¿Cómo la abriste? Es
¿Cómo,
como...
cómo
Sí,
la
¿cómo
abrí?
la abrí?
Bueno, esa es una muy buena pregunta. Y es que el dinero del real estate es diferente al de construcción. Se maneja diferente. Entonces,
Ujú.
para no mezclar los números y llevar un orden, se tiene que separar el profit, la ganancia de la casa cuando se vende, a la construcción. Son 2 negocios completamente diferentes.
No, so, ¿tienes dos diferentes 1099s o son esos los que usas tú o...?
No, son S corporations, son corporaciones que las dos tienen empleados normales y también tienen 1099, o sea, Son compañías normales.
Okay. So, ¿a ti te llegan esos los 10.99 a ti? ¿O cómo haces tú los taxes?
Sí, bueno, es que es algo complejo, pero sí. Cada vez que vendemos una casa, recibimos una 1099 del prestamista. Dice, yo te presté tanto dinero. Bueno, entonces te presté $200,000, por decir. Ahí te va tu 1099 del interés que pagaste por estos $200,000 por esos 4 meses que tuviste en la casa. Entonces te la envía.
Que eso se llama hard money, ¿verdad? Eso.
Sí, yo uso hard money lenders.
Ok, y esos, el interés de eso que son de a 7 a 15%, ¿no? O más
Sí,
alto.
Nosotros pagamos 14%, pero hay de
Está
10%.
alto, pero si vendes la casa en 2 meses, pues, está bien, ¿verdad?
Sí.
¿Y cuánto pagas por mes dependiendo de la casa? De unos $500,000 o algo así.
Ellos, dependiendo, a ver, nosotros con el que trabajamos, nos presta el 90% del valor de la casa. Y de ahí es el 14%.
Okay. ¿Tienes que poner down payment 14% o
10%.
10%
of the purchase
of the
price.
purchase price?
Ajá.
Ok, y luego entonces te es el interest rate cada mes, ¿verdad?
Yep.
Cada mes, sí. Y hay otros que te cobran 10%, pero te cobran generation fees, o points in the front, que es como, para dejarlo claro, es como me vas a pagar 2% de los $200,000 por hacerte el favor de prestarte el dinero. Entonces, cuando sacas las cuentas al último, es muy parecido. Es una diferencia de $1,000. Entonces,
sí.
Sí, entonces...
Yo nunca escuché eso de points.
Oh, yeah.
Sí, son muy comunes hasta en un préstamo normal,
Yeah.
como tu amigo que anda buscando una casa, el lender le va a cobrar points, 0.5, varía, pero son comunes en todos los préstamos.
Have you heard of that? Your lender points or interest or anything like that on you?
Points like how?
Like-
Or like for the interest?
General
Son cosas diferentes. El interest rate y los points o generation fees
generation fees.
son diferentes. Generation fees es más así como que un fee para el que te está haciendo
El favor de prestar.
Ok,
haciendo
como
el
te está
paperwork.
diciendo, yo te voy a prestar el dinero, pero me tienes que dar esto primero.
Sí.
Algo
Sí.
así, ¿verdad?
Y hay muchos hidden fees. There's a lot of hidden fees when you get a loan. You see, like, you know,
Sí.
like, ¿cómo se llama? Property insurance.
Y eso es cuando ponen las
or-
letrillas bien chiquillas ahí o...
Sí.
Tienes que leer bien.
Es que el statement
pedo, pues,
es
¿verdad?
una línea por línea y tienes que checar bien dependiendo A ver, yo no soy prestamista, yo te estoy hablando nomás de mi experiencia.
Sí, de tu experiencia.
Porque tenemos una casa de renta y hemos agarrado préstamos, hemos refinanciado nuestra propia casa. Entonces, varía demasiado.
Sí.
Pero, por ejemplo, hay algo bien importante que cuando, por ejemplo, alguien no da el 20% de down payment, el prestamista te cobra como un fee porque no tienes el equity suficiente en la propiedad. Entonces te cobra, no me acuerdo cuál es el porcentaje.
Se llama mortgage insurance.
Mortgage insurance, sí. Y sí varía mucho en tu pago.
Yeah.
O sea, sí varía.
So,
It can be like $400, $500
more?
a month.
Sí.
Yes.
Sí, por eso.
If
Nomás
you
porque
don't-
no diste tú el 20%.
Si tú, because most people,
friegues.
no, yeah, most people who have, who are getting a loan, it's you should have money for the down payment.
That's what I was going to talk about. Like,
Yeah.
There's the loans that I know is a conventional loan,
Yeah,
right? Which
Right.
that just, you're bringing 20% of
20%.
straight up. So 300,000.
Do you want me to do the math?
Yeah, which,
Let's say
what is it?
300.
About like $55,000?
$300,000. Let's say that's the purchase price. You have to have $60,000.
$60,000.
See
How
what I
much
mean?
was the purchase price?
300.
Okay, and you
And
needed
that's-
Sí.
And that's
20%.
20%.
That's
right?
20% if you're getting a conventional
Yeah.
loan. If you're getting an FHA loan,
Which is a first time home buyers.
it's sort of like that. They ask for the
That's a government assistant kind of, right?
federal housing.
Federal, right?
Uh-huh. So that will, they still ask for down payment, 3.5% of the
3.5.
purchase price.
Y
¿Verdad, babe?
y el interés.
Sí.
Which is
ajá.
like, what, 10?
10,
10,000?
let me 3.5%.
O bueno, no sé.
10,000.
Pone que sí, pero en los FHA o en esos préstamos donde tienes ayuda del gobierno o lo que sea, siempre el interés va a ser un poquito más caro a un conventional. Siempre.
Sí, porque pues, te están dando el dinero.
Sí, un poquito, un puntito, dos.
And that's where I think you're going towards an FHA, right?
Because you're a first-time home buyer.
Y ahorita estoy trabajando con UMB. Have you heard of UMB?
UMB.
Yes, I
UMB.
think so.
Yeah,
Es
it's a
un
big
banco,
bank.
¿no?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bank.
Yeah.
Good bank? Bad bank? I don't know. It's my first time, so...
Ay, creo que cerré una con ellos, ¿te acuerdas? La traila en Fort Lupton.
Sí, es un
Sí.
banco
Do
grande.
you work with a lot of...
Lenders.
Like, do you work with a lot of people, like, through programs like that?
Well, that's I think that's more like a lender type of situation because like since I'm a real estate agent, I don't really get involved with the loan. That's I will refer you to a lender that I trust, and then he is the one who can qualify you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you.
Yes.
If you had a lender or a bank that you
I
work with.
Yeah, I do, and you kind of get used to working with them, and that's who I refer to all the time. Like he's refinanced our own home. He actually helped me with Alex, and we purchased
He's a
his
really
home
cool
through
dude,
him.
man.
And every time somebody comes to me, Brandon, every
Wilkinson.
time, somebody comes to me, Wilkinson,
Yeah.
Every time
What
somebody's
up?
like, yeah, I'll send him
Yeah.
I'll send him this. I always refer him because he's fast. He gets it done, and he will always answer you. Never leaves you hanging. And
no bullshitting.
exactly. He tells you how it is, and if he can't qualify you, then I don't
And the
know.
steps to buying a house is you better like have some income in your bank accounts, right?
You better have money saved.
Good credit.
Good
right?
credit. Yeah.
You have to get pre-approved.
Yeah, I'm not
by
sure.
your lender.
Yeah. You
Always.
have to. You have
And
to.
then you go find a real estate agent, right?
And then you go find a real estate agent.
And then from there, you go house hunting.
Yep.
You find a house within your range price that they approved you.
Yeah.
Okay, you make an offer.
Yeah.
All right, what is it? Is it 1% for the
Earnest money.
Earnest money.
1%. A veces sí. Yeah. You have to have money for your earnest money.
Earnest money.
Then
and
you
that's
have
just completely separate. It's not even your down payment.
No, that's not a down payment.
No.
That's like when you're sending your offer, you're basically and it gets accepted. That's basically you telling the seller, "I'm serious about my offer. Here's this money as proof."
What is that range?
3 to 5, maybe 7, depending on the actual house and the price.
$5?
3,000 to $7,000, depending on the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if by any chance you break that contract,
So,
the seller
they
could
can
just be like, "No, you wasted my time.
sometimes.
Give me
There's
that money."
deadlines.
It's not
Sometimes,
common,
right?
but it's happening.
Deadlines. There's always deadlines in the contracts, and just the agent that you pick, you have to make sure they're very they know about the deadlines and they do everything they can to save your money. Basically, the buyer has a lot of ways to get out of a contract.
Yeah.
The seller not so much. But if you really mess up or something, then you can. A veces, if you don't have a good agent, you can lose your earnest money.
Yeah, and that's a lot of money. If that's your first time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
buying
just
a
be
house.
careful.
And like for me, when I bought my house, like my sister helped me,
Yeah.
and they told me to do an appraisal gap, which I didn't know what the hell appraisal gap was.
Oh, sí, es que en ese momento estaba
The
muy
market was just-
competitivo. The market
Fuck.
was hot.
Yeah,
It's not
you
just.
got it during COVID.
Did we,
Was it?
brother?
I don't remember.
How long have
I
you
think it
been
was
here?
a little,
The baby was
2.
little.
like almost 3, no,
Like 2 years ago.
2 years and a half.
Yeah.
After COVID.
Yeah.
So like after-
Pero sí, it depends. Also, así como con lo de Alex, cuando mandamos la oferta de Alex, tuvimos que mandar like a really strong offer
Yeah.
because there was a lot of
People were just
competition.
bidding left and right.
So-
and the house was, they listed it at 280, huh?
Something like that,
And
brother.
then-
And we
Tú me dijiste que hiciera el appraisal gap, me acuerdo. Y yo
Sí.
andaba todo pinche nervioso, me acuerdo. Because if you do an appraisal gap,
you have to.
if it comes, say the house is, they offer it at
comes
280 and it comes at 275.
You owe the
I
rest.
have
Pay
to
the
pay
difference.
that
The difference.
25 grand myself out of my own pocket.
You have to pay the difference. Yeah. But it appraised.
Yeah, it was exactly
Apreció,
lo que
¿verdad?
dijeron ellos.
The exact offer?
Yeah.
For
They
real?
said, yep.
Nice.
I think we offered like 300 or something.
Yeah, it was 300 flat.
And it was at 280 o algo así,
No,
¿no?
they sell it at 280. We did the appraisal and it came at 300.
See, but our offer was at 300. Again, that was the appraisal gap. You were scared because
Yeah, I
if
was
it
like,
didn't
fuck, we're
come
gonna
at
come
3,
up with 20 grand.
yeah. Pero
Agarraste buen deal.
because we knew it was worth it.
Yeah, because you guys checked the comps around
Of course
here.
we did. Yeah.
Sí.
So,
Yeah. So
Pero el menso perdió una casa bien chingona. ¿En dónde?
fuck, right down the street.
Henderson.
It was 104th and Highway
Henderson.
2.
It was a nice house.
It was 3 stories. It was top, bottom, basement. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Estaba bonita.
Like a new build?
No,
Era un townhome también,
it was
¿no?
townhouse, but it was super nice. So like
Estaba
4
bonito.
bathrooms,
I got you under
3
contract.
bathrooms.
No, we didn't.
No.
You would just.
I backed out.
I sent
I
the
got
offer.
scared.
I sent the offer, and you're like,
got
"No,
scared.
take it back."
Wait, why did you get scared? Or what? What happened?
I was just in my head at the
Yeah,
time.
he
I was
was
just like,
scared.
fuck, man. Like,
Yeah, he was.
I was
scared.
just,
Se
I
asustó.
was like contradicting myself in
Yeah,
so
tenía
much
miedo.
things. Like, I was like, what if I don't have enough money to pay
Yeah.
my bill? Or like, that's, I guess like everybody goes through that.
Oh, so then it passed by and you missed it.
Yeah,
And so
Yeah,
then you,
I think I would have had it, but
you would have,
oh.
because that was a
Pero
good
es que
offer.
es una decisión.
Yeah,
Estás comprando una
Es
casa.
una casa, es un loan
Es
de
un loan
30
grande.
años.
Yeah, es un commitment muy grande.
yeah. So that house was nice.
That house was nice y te arrepentiste mucho, ¿te acuerdas?
Yeah,
¿Te acuerdas?
Y yo le recordaba cada rato.
yeah. It was
Sí,
real nice. And then,
pero después encontramos esta and I was like, shut up, we're doing it.
yeah,
I'm sending
I
it,
was
be
literally in
quiet.
Houston.
Sí, fuiste a
And
Houston.
then-
You menso.
He has the authority now. But
Pero
yeah.
mira, está mejor aquí ya.
A mí se me hace está bien bonita. I think it's
Yeah.
nice. It's an open. Me gusta el layout. I think it's cute.
Y tienes muchos aquí,
All the restaurants you have
el
here.
shopping center que está ahí, está suave.
Yeah. And then from there, we talked about appraisal gaps, y todo, and then there's still an inspection fee that comes along.
You have to pay earnest money. If you do
Yes.
appraisal gaps, you do appraisal gaps. Then after you go under contract, right? You schedule an inspection, which is like $500 to $700 that the buyer has to pay for. Then after the inspection, you have to do the appraisal, which is also $500 to like $700 that the buyer has to pay for. And then ¿qué más sigue de ahí?
Down payment.
Down payment, closing costs. So you have to have all this money
Yeah. And
ready
a lot of
to
people
go.
no saben que ni tanto estas cosas para comprar una
No,
casa.
no saben.
Piensan que nomás tienen que llegar, ok, enséñame casas y vamos a ponerla under
Y
contract.
sí te ayudan, Alex. A veces el gobierno does help you with like getting that down payment. They'll lend you that money, the government, because you're a first-time home buyer, but not everything. You still need to have the earnest money, the money for the inspection, the money for the appraisal, and closing costs. También a veces, you know.
Which is a lot.
Yeah, like $1,000 to $2,000, ¿verdad? Closing costs, babe.
Sí, como unos. Es que depende, pero unos 1,500.
Algo así.
2,000. Es muy común que la gente empiece a buscar casas sin tener
Dinero.
la carta de aprobación,
Ah, sí.
sin
Yeah.
saber todos estos gastos. Y pues no, lo primero es carta de aprobación.
Sí.
Y porque sin eso, pues no.
No puede hacer nada.
Nada.
Si no tienes carta de aprobación,
Y tienes que tener un trabajo seguro, ¿verdad? Es lo que miran. Que traes
buen
dinero.
crédito
Sí,
también.
buen crédito.
Sí.
Lo más importante es tener dinero guardado. No creas que puedes ir y decir, ay, no quiero esta casa y no tener nada.
Porque
Va a haber
sí
gastos.
chequean el statement de tu banco, ¿verdad? Por eso te piden tus pay stubs y todas esas cosas, ¿verdad?
Yep. They
Son-
check
son-
everything.
Los lenders son muy estrictos.
Yep.
Ujú.
O sea, te chequean todo, nadie te puede prestar $20,000, de dónde salió ese dinero.
Ya.
Son muy estrictos. Ujú.
Y si de la nada sale que, ay, aquí tengo estos $20,000, they can cancel it también, like your loan.
Oh, really?
No
Wow.
puedes sacar dinero nomás de la nada así, porque te lo cuestionan. They're like, where does this money come from? You need to
Oh,
report
sí.
all the money that, you
Si
know.
dices que alguien te lo prestó, entonces es un loan. Entonces
ok, so-
tu
It's
radio
more loan.
baja para comprar esa casa. O sea, el radio si tienes 300, si te aprobaron para $300,000, pero tú no tenías para el down payment. Pero salió un familiar o amigo que te prestó $20,000.
Pero eso
Entonces-
puede ser como un gift, ¿no? A
Tienes
veces.
que
¿o no?
comprobarlo,
Yeah.
es muy difícil, pero lo toman como que
You're in debt.
está muy raro. Mm-mm.
You have $20,000 in debt more.
So that affects your debt to income.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you have to be very careful.
Pero
Yeah.
igual, te digo, te estamos hablando de nuestra experiencia.
Yeah,
Sí,
pero
everything's
no somos
different. though.
prestamistas, es lo que
No,
yo trabajo demasiado con loans todo el tiempo y es lo que veo, pero al final creo que un prestamista sí te puede contestar las las
Sí, sí.
preguntas.
Sí, la situación de todas las personas es diferente.
Diferente.
So you would-
Aunque los requisitos son muy similares para todos, muy parejos.
Lo que sí se puede recomendar es que guardes dinero. Just save money. Save money if you want to buy a house. 3.5% if you're going to do like FHA of the down payment. Plus all the other costs we talked about. Plus,
Which was it like seven of them or six?
what do you mean? What?
Like the steps, which was the pre-approval.
Yeah, get pre-approved. Then you have to like, you know, find a realtor, ¿verdad? Y luego start the home search process, send the offer, right? And if it's a competitive market, then get an offer actually accepted, ¿verdad? Y luego ya después de eso es the inspection, the appraisal. Then, you know, they have money for earnest money and then the all kinds of stuff.
Sí,
Yeah,
so-
it's mucho.
And that's what I want people to hear and understand. Like, these are the steps you have to follow. Like, it's just not going in and here, I want to buy. If you have the money, great, it's easy. Right?
Yeah.
You can just go buy it cash. But if you don't, these are the steps that you have to
Sí,
require to take.
pues contigo, mijo, era como que nos aceptaron la oferta, ¿te acuerdas? Then you have 3 days to deliver the earnest money.
Sí me acuerdo.
So then you deliver like $3,000. I think it was like that to the title company. And then after that, I schedule the inspection. Then we have somebody come out and do the inspection of the house. Then they give me a report. Then we decide what things we're going to ask for in repairs, right?
Oh, yeah. And I didn't really care.
No.
Because before this house that I got, someone backed out on the contract because they were for small things like was it electrical, like the panels for the light switches, like stupid things like you could do by yourself, and they backed out just because of that.
Es que luego, the thing is that when it's a competitive market, you need to be very careful with what you ask for in inspection. When it's competitive, people will take it like that. You know, the house, I don't care. Así denme la verdad, baby. No piden nada.
Es por eso que es muy importante el agente
que sepa
y el lender, que sepan lo que están haciendo. ¿Por qué? Porque, por ejemplo, si Marion está buscando una casa y agarra a un agente que no sepa, que no esté muy bien relacionada con la construcción y agarra el inspection report y empieza a ver muchos detalles y empieza a pedir muchos detalles y, como dice ella, si está en un mercado muy competitivo, le van a rechazar su oferta. Entonces, es muy importante que la gente sepa muy bien y pueda decir, pues no son tantas cosas, son cosas ligeritas, mira, nomás hay que pedirle esto, lo mínimo que se pueda, pues dependiendo, ¿verdad? Si es una casa que tiene en un mes, pues obviamente que es más fácil pedirle cosas. Pero ahorita, como está el mercado otra vez, entonces hay que tener mucho cuidado en lo que vas a pedir y eso cuenta mucho de la gente.
Sí, porque sí me acuerdo aquí en esta casa me dijeron que hiciera para la inspection. No me acuerdo qué me dijeron, just to keep it as simple as possible.
Because it was a competitive market.
Sí.
Era un mercado
¿Cómo se llamaba
competitivo.
eso?
The objection?
Objection?
The inspection objection. Es cuando that's what I send. It's a document that I send where I write out what things I want the seller to fix before we move on with the contract.
Yeah, and I didn't care. Like I said, like I could fix anything. The only thing that came back was I think the screen door.
Yeah.
And something in the water upstairs in the tub or algo así se me hace.
Es que some loans won't approve. Algunas loans don't approve unless certain things are like good.
Yeah, so that's the only thing where me acuerdo que we send into the homeowners to just fix those things.
Just because it was an FHA requirement.
And that was it. Other than that, then they wouldn't. My FHA loan wouldn't approve it, right?
Exactly.
So it was just those two
We kept
things.
it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I couldn't believe like the other people were complaining about those small little things.
See? And it was like cosmetic things, no?
Yeah, it was really like stupid, like things like, okay, you could just grab a screwdriver and just put it in yourself. Like,
yeah, I know.
Era casi así las cosas.
Sí,
Yeah.
sí me acuerdo.
Yeah.
Y ustedes, pues, les pasa mucho eso, que ustedes están con gente así, ¿verdad? ¿O no les ha pasado o no?
Oh, sí. Cada casa es diferente, por lo mismo que te digo, cada gente es diferente, cada homeowner o buyer es diferente.
Yeah.
Hay casas donde nosotros dijimos, bueno, a ver qué pasa y no nos envían nada, como esta última que cerramos esta semana. Nos pidieron dos cosas muy sencillas, así de muy sencillas, y en una antes de esa, roof, sewer repair,
lo más caro.
Estuvo feo. Entonces, nunca sabes. O sea,
Yeah, you
nunca
never know.
sabes.
Pero sabes, por ejemplo, this last one we just closed that only asked for 2 things. You're like, oh damn, they really want that house. They really want it because they don't care. Like they're good. Like they just these 2 things, and they were simple things like sewer clean, ¿verdad? Y just like name like
Like level the
electrical panel labels o algo así. That was it. And we're like, okay, you want this house, good, go
Pero-
right, let's do it.
Vuelvo a lo mismo. Es una casa que tuvo mucha actividad.
Yeah,
Y nomás recibimos una sola oferta.
yeah.
Pero en la otra donde tuvimos muchas cosas que nos pidieron, tenía un mes en el mercado.
Yeah.
Entonces, el que la compró dijo, van a aceptar
Because van a aceptar.
porque tiene un mes en el mercado sentada. Entonces, y sí, fue
Sí.
por eso que lo acepté.
Yeah.
Porque no había tenido otra oferta, ya teníamos una
Sí.
semana con ella, un mes con ella. Entonces, es lo que te digo, dependiendo
La
la
situación.
situación es bien diferente.
Depends on the
Y
situation.
también me acuerdo de una casa también en Edgewater por la Federal, ¿se acuerdan por donde está la Dennis esa? Que batallaron para vender esa casa.
Sí.
Y yo pensaba que se iba a vender así
Nosotros
de volada,
también.
porque era pues Sloan's Lake está ahí de volada y
Sloan
los
Es
Broncos Stadium is
Walking distance to the Bronco
crossing the street, it
Stadium.
was the Broncos Stadium.
Yeah, it was crazy. We
In-
thought we were going to sell it real quick and we
They couldn't
didn't.
sell that
We
house.
couldn't sell it.
Damn.
It's crazy. You just don't
y
know.
la casa estaba bien,
It
¿verdad?
was really nice.
Estaba muy bonita, muy buena locación.
¿Y cuál era la razón por qué no la podían vender?
Pues
Creo
es
que
que-
estaba muy chica.
Mucha gente no le gustaba
Sí.
like the layout. Like think it was like the layout. A veces la gente no le gusta el layout y ya.
Pero sí, ¿cuánto duraron con
Eso
esa
duró
casa?
unos 2 meses.
2, 3
2
meses,
3
algo
meses.
así.
2, 3 meses fácil.
Y luego imagínate,
En
if it's
en un mercado caliente.
no en mercado caliente and it sits there, we're paying interest every month on it, you know?
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pay.
On our loan. Our loan to buy that house. We're
Oh,
paying
okay. I
interest
see
on
what
it.
you're
Yeah.
saying.
So,
But it's still coming out of your guys' money, right?
of course, yeah.
Sí.
¿Y cuánto hacen cuando venden una casa que es del 10 o 20% que ustedes se llevan?
No, todo es
O
bien
de-
diferente.
Es muy diferente
Un
eso.
agente, an agent,
Makes 3, right?
makes 2.8% of the purchase price of any. Well, it just depends. You can negotiate the commission, obviously. The seller always pays the agent, pero normally it's 2.8% of every sale.
And that goes both sides, right?
Yeah, the seller
we
pays
paid
both.
to the agent, to the buyer agent 2.8.
2.8.
Ella supuestamente me tiene a mí que cobrar 2.8, pero como trabajamos juntos,
Yeah.
no,
Cancela
no.
eso, ¿verdad?
He should pay me 2.8% of every house I sell him, but
Ándale, Vlad, ya estás-
pero no
estás
le
atrasada.
cobro. No le cobro. He just keeps that money.
Sí,
Jerk.
pero los investors, así como los que, como yo que hacemos muchas casas, los agentes siempre nos dan precio especial. No ella. O sea, si no trabajara con ella, siempre nos dan uno porque nos cobran 1%, o nomás nos dicen un flat rate de $4,000 o lo que sea.
Ujú.
Porque enlistar una casa en sí es muy fácil. O sea, es muy sencillo. Pero sí, pues se tiene que pagar siempre el 2.8.
Ok.
2.8 se paga.
Ok.
Ajá. Y él le pagaba eso a los otros agentes
Sí.
antes de que yo hiciera mi real estate. So
Ya-
he would
ya-
always
ya te
pay that.
guardaste una lana, Vlad.
So he's like, dude, get your license. Get your license.
No. Nomás los primeros flips donde te digo que el vato, como yo todavía no conocía
He
buenas
didn't know.
conexiones, el que me conseguía las casas, él cobraba 2.8 cuando la compraba y a mí me cobraba el 2.8 cuando la vendía. O sea, hacía muy buen dinero él.
Ajá.
¿Te
Pero
cobraba 2 veces, pues?
a mí
Oh,
no.
y-
O sea, una vez
al que la compraba.
al que la vendía
Ujú.
y otra vez cuando yo la vendía le tenía que pagar a él.
Mm.
O sea,
Yeah.
entonces, pero ya después que aprendí y ya...
Y encontró agentes que
encontré
cobraban menos.
menos,
and-
pues ya
yeah.
fue diferente.
Yeah,
Mm,
but it also helps because like yo por ejemplo when we look at houses that we want to buy to fix and sell again, I can send in stronger offers, waiving my commission. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we don't need you to pay me. We'll take it like that. You don't need to pay my commission because we'll take it like that,
Yeah.
and then it makes a stronger offer.
Yeah. And she's actually done that. Like, she's done, of course, that was with
Yeah.
me,
Contigo,
but you also done it with the other person. I remember it was
Crystal.
a doctor.
Cristal.
And with the doctor, it was actually very, very nice porque I helped these 2 doctors, young doctors, buy their first home, and we had been looking. I think I showed them like 60 houses or something like that, and it was just like I was so frustrated, and I was like, hey, let's send this. I'll reduce my commission by like $2,000 or $3,000 like that so that you guys can get it. And they actually looked at that offer and then le dijo el agent, le preguntó el seller al agent, why is she doing that? Y luego the agent, the one who was selling the house, was like, because she's tired. Y luego and they're like, oh no. They'll win the offer and give her the full commission. Le dijeron. So they took our offer and they gave me the full 2.8% because I was willing to give up my commission.
And no agent will do that.
No agent does that, really.
Because they're giving up their money, like
Yeah.
their own commission.
Yeah.
But why did it take so long? Because they were being picky, or
No, it was the market.
oh, okay.
They couldn't find a house?
It was the market. It was so bad.
Okay.
Pero
It
sí,
was
sí
so
estaban
bad.
buscando casa en unas áreas muy específicas
See,
también.
because they were doctors. They wanted to be close to like University Hospital and they wanted to be close to Denver Health. They're both doctors, so they had to, travel and they want to be in the middle of it all.
Whenever
So
an emergency happens, they wanted to be there quick.
So it was actually very nice, and I still talk to them, and they're like, we'll recommend you forever. We love you and everything, and they're really nice, really sweet.
Yeah, because they got married, right? I think the
got
wife's from Africa, or
Yes, she's from Ghana. Yeah,
Ghana.
the wife is from, and then the husband is actually a son of a coworker, and that's how they found me. She recommended me. It was so sweet. Yeah,
oh, okay.
and that's how you get referrals.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, because I work with my husband a lot, and I have the baby, I really don't buy a lot of houses. I just sell his because I'm busy with the baby most of the time.
Okay. And you, like, do you have any questions, any concerns, like, what your process
Well,
is?
he referred me to you.
Yeah.
But I'd be happy to give you all my money. But I actually found that bank through a realtor.
Oh yeah, and we have
She
to work.
works close with them.
Yeah.
So I was asking him to ask you, see if that's why I just asked you, but I'm not sure how familiar you are with that program.
I think no, I'm not at
Okay.
all. No.
I don't have that much buying power.
Yeah.
So then I found this program that kind of fits
Good for you.
me.
Yeah.
But I still want to get your opinion on it.
Yeah, of course.
Can I read you like the highlights?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because, like, I was telling him, like, I think almost all the process is going to be almost the same, right? With the lender and the agent. And buying your house, if it's a first-time home buyer, right? It's going to be almost the same.
A lo mejor sí, depende
But
del program.
I told him, I don't know, because...
Cada programa
Es que programas son diferentes.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yo no
that
sé.
it's because the banks can come up with their own programs. You see what I'm saying?
I guess that's a good question. Because if I do, because they're still going to give me a pre-approval. Is that like all you need?
You need a pre-approval letter.
Or do you, after I get pre-approved?
You can go with anybody, right? With
Yeah, you
Agent?
can. Well, I mean, if that agent referred you to them and you get pre-approved, it's the nice thing to do to go with her. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because she helped you get approved. It would be kind of mean and rude to go with someone else if that person helped you get approved. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know.
And it would be rude. It would be rude because she did
all the work
the
for
work.
nothing.
Exactly. And then then you go with someone else. Well, shoot, I would have never referred you to this lender who helped you.
Oh, okay. So you already talked to an agent, and then that agent referred you.
She's the one that.
Yeah. So I would stick with her because if you get approved, she helped you get
If
approved.
she's,
'Cause-
as
yeah,
long as
'cause
she's
I
like
was
knowledge
looking-
with you, like she explains things to you, and
Because I told her my situation, and then she told me that she works with this bank, and I thought it fit like perfectly for me because I don't have that great of credit.
Yeah.
It's fair, but it's not buying power good,
Yeah.
Do you know the interest rate?
Yeah.
6.5, something like that.
yeah, sure, I forget. Now I think about, it, I'm like, dang, I got lucky.
You did get lucky, Alex.
You got like
3,
Three.
3.5 or something?
Here's UMB's first buyers program.
Okay.
The first thing is no PMI.
Private
whatever that
mortgage
means.
insurance.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Mortgage insurance. No, you don't have to pay that insurance to let them lend you
Is that
that
good?
home loan. Yes, that's the $400 to $500
Oh.
a month.
Oh shoot.
Okay, yeah. Second, portfolio conventional.
It's a conventional loan.
Yeah.
Está muy bien.
Okay.
And interest rate is 6.140.
6.1.
1. Que
It's
es más
a good one.
bajo. It's lower than what it's running around, like 6.5,
Okay.
6,
So
7 almost.
then you're not going off of first-time home buyers then.
That's their first time home.
That's a
buyer
good program.
That's a good program.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That bank, created its own
Yeah, that's what he was,
first home buyers
that's what he was
program.
telling me.
And those are the specification of their program. And they will give him that loan. They will underwrite it. It's not coming from anybody else.
Or just strictly from that bank because it's so big.
Yeah.
I have a question just because I'm sick and disgusting. What's the craziest thing for both of you? You, because you do showings, right? And
Yeah.
Obviously. Like, what's something crazy that you've seen? Either like a seller do, like let's say you go to do a showing and you find like the seller doing something crazy, or you find something crazy, or the buyer does something crazy. Do you have any like horror stories? And then for Vladimir, when you're flipping the houses, like you take off the floorboard and you find like a body, I don't know, and you find cocaine in the walls or something. I don't know. No horror stories.
I do remember you saying that que una casa entraste y se sentía bien feo.
Oh, eso pasa seguido.
Like paranormal.
Sí.
Okay.
Sí, eso pasa seguido, pero de cosas así nos hemos encontrado droga, nos hemos encontrado pistolas viejas, donde guardan las cosas, ¿cómo se llama? Donde cajas de seguridad.
Sí. Safes.
Ajá.
Pero todo eso lo tiene que. Do you have to report? Like if you find drugs, do you have to report it, or you can take it home?
No, se las chingan mis trabajadores.
Oh,
No, las tira.
Mira, güey, mira lo que encontré.
No me dice,
oh, that's why you guys can work long hours.
I'm trying to think of
No
what
blood, no nothing. Like,
I'm trying to think of.
No,
no,
you
no
ever
sangre.
yelled?
¿Sí has encontrado sangre?
Sí,
A la madre.
Sí, hemos encontrado.
Ratones, quizás.
Ahorita estamos haciendo una casa cerca de la universidad y estaba infestada de ratones porque los que vivían ahí eran de esos que aguardan muchas
Hoarders.
cosas. No se podía ni caminar, o sea,
Hoarders.
literal. Yo le envié un video a ella y no se podía ni caminar.
Yeah, no.
Y
They were
donde
still living
sea.
there. They were still living there.
¿Trabajando ahí? ¿Estaban ahí?
Sí.
O sea, como los que, the people when he went to see the house, the hoarders were still living there before he bought it. They moved out, obviously, now. But they left everything behind because they couldn't take it. It was too much.
Yo fui a ver la casa. Casa, pues, fea, vieja. Y me dijo mi amigo Bobby, que es mi wholesaler, me dijo, pero hay gente. Le dije, ¿vive gente aquí en esta casa? Me dijo, sí. Y abrimos la puerta y no se podía ni abrir de tantas bolsas, cereales, cartones de cerveza que aguardan, pero no se podía caminar. Y él estaba viendo la tele uno y el otro estaba en su computadora trabajando.
Como nada.
Como si nada. Como si nada.
Qué marrano,
bien
¿verdad?
feo.
The houses you see.
Le tienen que hablar al TLC.
Yeah, para que hagan el programa Hoarding Buried Alive.
Sí.
Well, you see very dirty houses. People are dirty. Eso sí, hay mucha gente que vive hasta con cucarachas and they don't even care, like ratones. I've seen a lot of like dirty basements with spiders and cobwebs and people still live there and sí, muchas
Pero casas
cosas
donde
así.
asustan, sí nos ha tocado varias.
Sí. Como escuchando gente caminar o voces.
El mero mole de Alex.
Como tres casas donde dije, no, o sea, era...
Me hubieras hablado.
Yo sé, pero sí es común y pues sí, normalmente son casas abandonadas, son casas viejas, son casas mal cuidadas, muy mal, energías malas, entonces sí, es común.
¿Y nunca
Yeah.
te has encontrado así como un pentagram o algo así de demonios o nada de eso?
No.
Thank God.
Porque
No.
yo digo que sí pasan eso en unas casas, se me hace.
Sometimes you walk into a house and the energy just feels
You
heavy.
feel it.
Oh, sí.
You do.
Yeah.
The energy feels heavy
Yeah.
and you can feel it and you just have to get out. Like
Yeah.
when we saw Alex, ¿te acuerdas que fuimos a ver una para ti en freaking Fort Morgan, was it, Alex?
Oh, yeah, dude.
We
I don't
saw
know what it
one.
is, but I could feel it.
There was a cellar in that house, remember? And we're like, we need to get out of here. Like, we think something bad happened here, and we left.
And I think I told you too, the house I walked in Fort Collins. I walked in there and I felt like, fuck.
Yeah, it
Like
drains your
something was
energy.
just sitting there like looking at me.
So is it true that sellers or their agents have to report if there's like a murder or something,
Sí tienes que...
or like a violent crime, or something.
Well, no. You don't have to report it.
Yo
No.
escuché que sí.
No, well, no. That's
I heard. Well, a story I heard is that somebody got sued because they like moved in and everything, and then they found out like people were murdered in the living room.
Yo un día compré una casa donde,
¿Te dijeron?
ajá, que
Sí.
se había muerto alguien. Le dije, ¿por qué me dijiste jugando?
Ah.
Le dije, ¿por qué me dices eso? Dice, es que te lo tenía que decir. Porque hay gente que no le gusta comprar casas donde se murió alguien. Era una viejita
Yeah.
que se había muerto.
Pues lo que yo he entendido, y si estoy bien, y me acuerdo bien de lo que aprendí en la escuela, no tienes que decirlo.
A mí me dijeron los güeyes.
Bueno, a lo mejor me estoy equivocada. Maybe I'm forgetting, but I, as far as I understand, you don't. But most of the time you figure it out because the neighbors tell you. So you might as well just tell them. You know what I mean?
Pero es muy común que la gente se muera. Y luego
Sí, pues.
es muy común que la gente se muera, los viejitos adentro
Sí.
de las casas y los hijos o el que sea encargado de la propiedad la venda. Muy común.
You know how would you
okay.
know? Like there's so many people that die in their houses. Like in the
Old
house,
people.
the house sells many times, and you wouldn't know somebody died in your house anyway.
Ustedes hacen como real estate like sell like no, sorry, that sounded dumb.
I was like,
yes,
what?
you do. That's what we're talking about.
Como tenemos una hora hablando.
I was like, what?
I'm like, wait, you guys.
Vámonos.
Wait, you're a flipper and you're a real. Oh, so, no. Like somebody dies, and then you just open the house and sell everything. Like what is this? What is that called?
Estate
Like,
sales?
Estate sales.
Estate
Yeah,
sales.
like a
No,
yard
we don't
sale,
do
but
that.
people. No, you don't do that.
No.
No, I think banks do that.
Oh,
So it's like that's like going to a foreclosure.
Well, the bank
Kind of.
repossesses the
oh,
home.
that's
No?
not trying to get as much money. Okay.
The bank
Right?
gets the home back because you
Okay.
failed to pay off the
You
mortgage.
failed
no?
to pay and you died.
Los banks
They
o
keep it.
whoever se queda encargado en la casa dice, vámonos a vender
Fuck
todo.
it, whatever. Okay. And then you, how many houses do you guys both sell a month? Like, what's your guys' average?
A month?
Months, yo diría al año unas
Maybe a year.
entre
A year,
13, 16 por año.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's really
Para
good,
mí.
right?
Para mí, pero yo le hago construcción como a otro inversionista, dos, y hago otras 10.
Que muchos other agents probably sell a house every, 3 months, 2 months, algo
If
así.
they're active, they might sell one a month. If they're active, if they're not, then they might sell one every 6 months or
So,
something.
are you a top seller in Colorado?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, well, it depends on the month. También, you know, like I in my firm, HomeSmart, I've gotten sometimes like top 10% of like HomeSmart or things like that for the month of like a specific month. But there's people that sell a lot more than me. And it's because they work with more clients than just me. I only work with him basically, you know? But if I had like 5 Vladimirs, I would be selling like 50 homes a year. You know what I mean? With if I just have him and I'm selling 13, 15 homes a year, and if I had another 3 investors that I did that with, I would be top seller for sure.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But this works perfect for you guys. You live comfortable. You
Yeah.
guys don't have to worry about anything else.
I don't take the baby
It's
to
just
daycare.
Everything. With you,
Yeah, I watch her.
Which works with you. Perfect.
That was the plan all along. After I quit that job, we were like, I know we're going to have a baby soon, so I don't want to take her to daycare at all. What's the plan? What do we do? This is flexible enough that I can watch her at home and still work and, you know, be part of providing. And, you know, we're a team. So that's what we do. Yeah.
Good. That's good. I think that's really good selling 13 to 16 houses a year. It's really good. Right?
Yeah.
And then with the COVID and all that, did you guys get any houses over asking price?
We've had so many. Sí, tenemos varias, ¿verdad? Que hemos
Como
agarrado.
$60,000 arriba.
¿Cuál es la que más nos han ofrecido arriba, ve?
La que le vendía John.
¿A John? ¿Cuánto fue? ¿Te acuerdas?
No sé
Let me-
exactamente, pero sí sé que
I'll pull it up.
que
Sí, me
nos
olvidé.
ofrecieron así como que nos dijeron literal cuánto quieren para que ya la pongan under contract
Ya.
literal y ya les dije yo no pues tanto y aceptaron. Es mi amigo el que te digo, no sé si te he platicado de él que al último nos hicimos amigos, pero es millonario y se la compró a su hermana.
Oh, sí, me acuerdo.
Oh, wow.
Sí, me acuerdo que dijiste que se la
Sí.
compró su hermana.
Sí, esa persona, that agent was like, okay, let's cut the
Let's cut to the chase.
let's cut to the chase. She said, how much do you want to get this under contract?
And that's what I was saying earlier. If you have the money, you go straight to that.
This one,
Sí.
I have it right here. We put it for sale at $699 on 2022, and we sold it for $740,000.
It's good profit there.
Yeah.
Pero habíamos recibido, lo que pasa que, mira, es engañoso porque hubo una casa en Aurora que también, ¿te acuerdas? Una casa en La Habana, babe, donde era una casa X, no era una casa, porque esta casa era muy bonita,
It was
muy
very
grande,
nice.
pero otra en Aurora donde estaba en su mero punto el market y también nos aventaron una oferta de 50,000 arriba. Y
¿Es la que me querían vender a mí?
No.
Que esa estaba en Aurora.
Esa,
¿te acuerdas?
antes de esa.
Oh, antes.
Yeah.
Antes de esa. Entonces,
Esa era
ha habido muchas. No, es que desde hace 7 meses, casi te puedo apostar que todas las que vendíamos
Eran over
eran over
asking.
asking. Todas. Todas. De hace 6, 7 meses que fue cuando el interest rate lo subieron, que fue cuando se acomodaron los precios y se dio una calmada al mercado,
Yeah.
bajó eso. Pero después, antes de eso, multiple offers, todas over asking.
And that wasn't just
era
us.
normal.
Everybody.
Todos.
Everybody was getting
Es más,
over asking.
tú compraste esta,
Over asking.
Over asking.
Yeah.
todos.
You over asked on this one. Yeah.
Entonces,
Everybody had to do it. You
Yeah.
have to.
And there's people coming in cash. Here's 60,000. Boom.
They
like,
would
what- how are you
pay
gonna
cash
compete
the
with that?
entire
Yeah.
house sometimes. Just
Por
pay.
eso es el tiempo para todos, como Myron que quiere comprar su casa, este es el tiempo.
Yeah.
¿Por qué? Porque están a un buen precio. Es cierto que el interés no es el mejor.
But you can
Pero-
refinance it después.
Yeah.
¿no?
Después, 2, 3 años, va a bajar el interés y te vas a quedar con una casa pues a buen precio, sin competencia. Hay mucho ahorita para escoger y es buen tiempo para muchos que no pudieron comprar la casa. Por ejemplo, Alex tuvo suerte, pero batalló mucho.
Sí.
Yeah.
Y luego porque los intereses están muy altos, sometimes the sellers can help you too. Like the banks
sí.
really come up with stuff to help people get into loans. That's why they create these
That's
programs.
their job.
They need to sell. They need to get loans out. They need to get people hooked on loans. Yeah, see, and sometimes you can. If your agent wants to help you even more, you can ask the seller to pay seller concessions, which will help with your closing costs. And you can do that también. Hay muchas cosas que van a ayudar, ¿verdad?
Sí, como te vuelvo a repetir, te consigues un agente, ella o otro, que sea, y luego ves una casa que tiene 3 semanas, 5 semanas en el mercado, te van a dar concession, y si miras algo que quieras, que realmente algo grande en la casa que está mal y quieres cambiar, es muy probable que lo acepten porque ya tiene mucho en el mercado.
Sí.
De otra forma le van a bajar de precio.
Yeah.
Prefieren mejor
Because
cerrar.
you have the power now.
Y
You
ahorita
bet on
sí
that.
están viendo houses that have been on the market for a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
months.
Sí, ahorita sí hay muchas casas que están en el mercado. So if si te recomendamos algo, es focus on those houses first. Because that's the ones that you can have the seller negotiate with you better. The ones that come on the market right now, they're hot. You know what I mean? People are looking at them and there are going to be a lot of people looking at them and you're probably not going to get it. So, pero sí hay casas que tienen mucho en el mercado y que no se han vendido y a lo mejor it's your best route.
I'm gonna go get that house you missed, bud.
Yeah, right.
They sold it
right away.
because it was a nice house.
God, like it was so beautiful. Like I
It
wanted to
was.
I wanted to do a replica in this house for it.
Yo he visto ahorita
Yeah,
casas,
it was nice.
no casas, pero townhomes en buenas áreas, en 300, apartamentos de 2 cuartos, 2 baños, en 250, en buenas áreas, digo yo, o sea, está muy bien.
Yeah, that is really good.
Muy bien.
Sí.
Yeah, that is really good.
¿Qué tan grande está esta casa?
Ya ni me acuerdo.
Ya ni te
300
acuerdas.
pies cuadrados, creo.
Ya, esta es 1,400. So your value went up.
Yeah. Well, I fixed everything inside. Le digo a mí they're gonna do the siding like brand new.
I thought they were going to do it since we moved in.
Well, it's 'cause-
I mean, since you moved in.
Yeah, pero los guys que iban a hacer el trabajo, they finished those houses y se fueron los güeyes y nunca regresaron.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. So dejaron unas
Oh.
casas así en medias.
Y
Y they sent
malos.
letters out que they're suing y todo, pero no encontraban los vatos.
Se fueron a México.
Yeah. Y dejaron todo el material aquí. Lo dejaron ahí for like a year and a half.
Are you
I think a lo mejor todavía está ahí.
But they get paid up front or what?
Yeah, they paid them. Like, they paid them, los mensos.
No way.
Y se fueron los güeyes. Y pues nos mandaron letras. And I was like, I don't have to worry about this. Pobres vatos los de allá. Es que empezaron desde de allá y se iban a venir hasta acá. Y
Yeah.
yo era la última calle.
Oh, sí.
Qué bueno.
Yeah.
Que no
Yeah,
te
they had like
tocó a ti.
lawyers. They had everything. And I
But-
think like those people, they had to go into like court y todos los que les hicieron las casas o algo así. Yeah. Wow. El vato se fue.
No manches.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Que sí, no sé si vieron allá, es como ya gris. las
Sí,
casas de allá.
sí, yo de hecho decía, ¿por
Sí.
qué no la han hecho la de
Yeah.
Alex? No sabía por qué,
Yeah.
pero wow.
Yeah, I know.
Karma's gonna get them.
Pero yo creo pues sí les dieron su feriecilla y dijeron, no,
Pues están viviendo bien a
vámonos.
gusto en México.
Allá en la playa, allá en Nayarit.
En los Ayala.
En los Ayala.
Yeah.
Well, I got some sad news, bud.
What's the sad news, man?
It's about that time.
Oh, damn. See?
¿Ya tú?
It's over an hour already.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Sí, se pasó
Está
rápido.
muy bien, ¿eh?
Sí,
Yeah.
'cause I have to
Sí.
pee.
So we're gonna wrap it up here. Before we do, let's all go around and tell everybody what our credit score is. We'll start over there. No, I'm just kidding.
She was gonna say it.
We're actually gonna. I'm just kidding.
Sí lo iba a decir, yo sí sabía.
I just want to thank you, Roxana,
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for coming in and hanging out with us and educating. I do just want to say that this is their story and their opinions and
Yes.
stuff. So they are not your realtors or real estate agents. So don't go.
Yeah, inform
Don't try to
yourself.
sue us or
Yeah,
shit.
don't go over there and try to do like this is just.
This is their progress, their
Yeah,
work. This
yeah,
is
yeah.
how it works for them.
Yeah.
So,
Make sure you
yes.
inform yourself
gonna be
through
like-
your realtor and through your bank first before taking our word for it.
And yes, guys, thank you again for joining us on Onlytalks. Thank you to my lovely sister over there. Thank you to my brother-in-law right here, Vladimir. And pretty soon we're gonna be on that beach drinking some piña coladas.
Heck yeah. Let's
Damn.
do it.
Are you guys? Do you guys like share your information? Like if somebody wants to reach out or anything?
I do. It's all over. It's all over the internet, really, my information. But yeah, my name is Roxana. We just changed our numbers, so I don't really know it.
Like-
Yeah, if you want, you can put it
Okay.
on. Yeah, my
Just
email.
to say if it was okay. And,
It's everywhere.
okay.
My number is everywhere.
Sí.
La verdad. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys.
All right.
Thank you for watching.
Gracias por invitarnos. Y nos vemos pronto en un mes para seguir hablando de...
I mean, because we could
Yeah.
keep talking, like it just goes on and
It's a
on
big
and
topic.
on and on.
Yeah, you guys should come back if
Yeah.
everything goes as planned for me. You know.
Yeah,
come
and tell
talk
us your
and-
experience.
Yeah, and then,
And we'll criticamos a tu gente.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, we'll bring her too.
Okay. No te creas.
No.
Okay.
All
Okay.
All right,
guys.
thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.